Star Fox is back in the same game you've seen over and over again. And you know what? I couldn't be more excited, dude. The new remake.
Van Damme is back in the same crap you've seen over and over again.
That's it, dude. The new remake of
my
Star
God.
Fox. That's the title, just Star Fox. Set to release June 25th, 2026, exclusively on the Switch 2. Literally a month away, man. It's a remake of Star Fox 64 with a major upgrade on visuals. I got Kernick with me. Kernick, what do you think, man? Playtime is over, Star Fox.
Well,
Playtime is over, Kernick. It's time to get a Switch 2.
Not so fast, Star Fox.
Not so fast, Star Fox.
First of all, we all know, we don't need Holland here. We don't need Slosser here. We all know that I was the best Star Fox player growing up anyway.
Wow.
So it's good that I'm here. Two, a couple things. One, well, yeah, I mean, the obvious thing in the room, everyone's making fun of it, is that this is the same game, literally.
Over. And that's again.
The first line in the video, they said, they're like, the same game is back with new graphics. they don't even try to lure you in. They let us know right away.
Oh, they'll charge $70 and they'll crush.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, the game that they did remake is incredible. Yeah. We're talking about an all-time great. We're talking about, a lot of younger people today dog the 64, but you're talking about a top 3-4 title on that entire console.
Yeah.
The game that literally
the
introduced
64.
the rump.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game that literally introduced the Rumble Pack, which is now standard in every controller on every console.
Yeah. Pioneering game. Yep.
Yeah. Totally pioneering game. So, and listen, it looks gorgeous. And here's the reason why I'm not gonna side with the normies and make fun of it for being the 10th time. Because here's the difference. I literally just said, I don't even know, a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? More kids. I said in our nerd chat, you can show them the text. I said, I bet you more kids know Star Fox from Super Smash than from its own game. And when then I heard that in the movie, spoiler alert of the new Mario movie, spoiler alert again.
Star Fox is
apparently
in the new
Star Fox
Mario
has a little
Galaxy
cameo. No,
movie.
I can't confirm that. I didn't see it, but that's what I heard. Right?
Well, you heard right, and the news, the word on the street, Kernick, is that
on the street?
A Star Fox feature film is reportedly in production at Illumination, the studio who originally produced the Super Mario Brothers movie. So
that's some thinking.
So now they got the game coming out, and hey, maybe this will be a segue to some more Star Fox games, which I sure hope that happens.
Well, where I was going with even some of that is my little nephew, my brother's kid. He saw the Mario movie with my brother. And when Star Fox came out, apparently the scene's really cool. And he leaned over to my brother, and this is kind of a cute little kid thing. He was just like, Dad, I got to look up more about Star Fox. Because he didn't know what it was. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd heard of him, but he never really knew what it was. So this is why this is okay. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to release a sequel to this game called Star Fox 2 in, I don't know, 3-4 years. That's brand new and everything. It's going to look the same. But they're already going to have lured all the kids in with a game that they know works.
Oh, yeah.
That already works. And it's going to have new modes for Dad to have his buddies over and multiplayer, so you and Holly can all co-op.
It's really genius marketing, dude. It really is. With the reveal of Star Fox on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and the movie crushed, right? The kids' movies always crush. So now you got Star Fox. The game's going to crush. And, yeah, maybe they'll come out with another one. And listen, I said in the intro, I ain't complaining, dude. Star Fox 64, like you said, is top 3 on the N64. It's an awesome game.
It's not quite releasing Tetris over and over again. It's not as quite of an institution as Tetris is, but it's
a little less than Tetris. Yeah,
it's a tier down. It's like you could just keep if you reskinned Mario 3 for the NES and you just made it super realistic looking, that game would sell 20 million copies.
I'd buy it
in 5 days.
I'd pre-order it.
Who wouldn't buy it?
I'd buy the $100 deluxe package, bro.
There you go, with the little pet that follows behind you when you jump. No, I think, again, listen, some people are dogging. Obviously, we all are grown up before the internet. Now we see what the internet is. We all are very embedded in the internet. It's how we all grew up. Mm-hmm. Half the people love it. Half the people hate it. Some people think that they're insulting looking, the new models. Some people think they look really cool.
Yeah, see... They say the major upgrade. So ultimately, the stage layout is the same. It really is the same game. The stage layout is the same, but you see the major upgrade on visuals, and the character banter is back with new voice acting. Falco is still an ass. They have the ground assault tank, and there is the submersible as well. Kernick, you got Sector Y, Sector Z. I know you love Sector Z. And
they were in my vows.
They were
at
in
my
your
wedding. I put
wedding
Sector
vows.
Y and Z in my vows.
And,
hid them in there.
A lot of the core mechanics, like the route you take through the solar system, through the Lilac system, is based on your performance in the level, right? So the Nintendo Direct video, which I'm going to show here, highlights really a couple of the iconic planets. It's all the same. The Facina, the Corneria, like all the stuff is back.
Listen, if you recall, and I said this about the Rumble Pack, if you remember, because I was a Nintendo Power subscriber back in the day, when you bought the Nintendo 64, well, it was if you were a Nintendo subscriber,
you get the VHS tape.
The VHS tape,
yes.
Which was the Star Fox fucking commercial, which was so cool. You should find that on the internet if you can't put that in the clip. And then the level that they were talking about was the Independence Day,
the mothership one.
Yeah,
dude, that level is so good.
And I can't wait to see that with the incredible graphics.
You're right, dude.
There's just so many good levels. They're all iconic. There's 3 modes without a normal, medium, hard mode. It's just there in the pathways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's 2 endings of Venom. Obviously, the hard one is pretty tough. And if you die, here's the problem: if you can keep like me, obviously, if you're a stud, if you can stay alive and keep your double lasers, the game is not that bad. But if you die on that final Venom, if you die and come back with your single little peen laser
against Andros, you're saying like you got to hold him on for Andros.
No, when you have to fight Starwolf. Like if you don't, you have to then beat Starwolf in the new ships. How do you like our new ships, Star Fox? Like you have to like beat them on the new fast ships with your single little peen laser. It's a little tough. Not gonna lie.
A little tough. Yeah.
And then obviously, I'm sure they're gonna have an extended for the secret ending. We don't want to spoil.
Well, there's a couple new things. Can I tell you about a couple of new things?
Please do. Yes.
So there's new cutscenes are added.
Oh wow.
And there are new additions to the familiar levels. They have there's different pathways in levels you can take. So although the layout is the same, there are a couple new different routes. Video highlighted some alternate routes you can take, but then they also dive deeper into the lore, especially with Fox's father, James McCloud.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Yeah, and again, they said in the video, the Nintendo Direct, that they expand on really all the characters, all the lore. There's new mission briefing cutscenes with the dog general. What's his name?
Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah, dude. He's showing you
Pepper, whatever his name is.
Right. So he's telling you like the mission and the goal and stuff. Like, so there's some new cutscenes. This is pretty cool because it's going to be a $70 game, and the game can be a breeze if you play it on easy or normal mode. Right, but there is a new challenge mode where you can replay stages with new objectives and challenges that are not in the original campaign. So it'll be like kill 10 enemies with a bomb. There'll be like a whole laundry list of objectives you have to complete in each stage and each level. So there's that, and then there's the battle mode is back. And the battle mode was in the first game. I didn't do much of the battle mode, but you can do 4v4 dogfights. There's 2 different teams, the Star Fox, Star Wolf. So you have to clear missions, you have to take out opponents, you have to seize control of an area, almost like King of the Hill-esque, where like as you're dogfighting, you have to control this area, which is pretty cool. There's also getting cargo from a ship and taking it back to a base, kind of similar to like Capture the Flag, right?
Interesting.
So here's what's cool too, Kernick. I wanted to tell you this because you can play online 4v4 with friends or random players. Like you can do a private game, or you can just play with random people throughout the world. But here's what's cool. If one person has the game, let's say I got the game, Kernick, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a game share option. So I can invite you and 2 other players, so 4 people total, who don't have the game to play.
Wow.
Now, of course, it requires Nintendo Switch Online, the subscription, whatever, but you can do it locally, too.
Now I see.
So really, the end-all, be-all is that you got to get a Switch 2. I can't play this alone.
Yeah.
We're going to review this game.
Yeah. I'll get it. The problem is that all there was the Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's it. That's all there was for Switch
well, there's
2
more
for
now.
Quite some time.
There's more now. You can play.
And
some good games.
obviously, after I bought my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy SP for a 3rd time to get Fire Red, they released it on Switch 2, which I thought was interesting. So after I hit up on eBay for my 3rd SP, my 3rd one.
To do trades, you buy the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I needed 2 sets and then a 4th link cable because obviously you can't really find your link cable until you buy a 4th one on eBay.
Oh Christ!
I didn't know if you know that. And then as soon as I did that, they released it on Switch 2, which I thought was nice of them.
Wow!
So I will have to buy the Switch 2 for Fire Red. For Star Fox 2, for games that I played 25 years ago, I'll pay $650 for a new console. That's what I do.
That's what we do,
it's not a new game. See, this is all I want. You know me. I hate these new games.
Yeah, you want remakes and remasters.
Shiny versions of the games.
This is a remake of the remake of the remake. Because it was Star Fox 3D on what's Nintendo 3DS or DS?
Just cover the Grateful Dead and cover Led Zeppelin. We already have the hits. Just give us new covers of the hits. That's all I want. That's all I want. But in all seriousness, no. Like the end game to be fair, for 64, if you were a 64 kid, the end game was already pretty good replayability because you needed to get medals for each planet to get all the multiplayer options, and some of the medals for some of those planets were hard.
Yeah.
But now it seems like there's going to be like a tremendous amount of end game and playability, and again, you got to think about this too. Like Nintendo is smart; they're a family company. They get it. They know that the kid is going to play it, and they want to play it with dad. And then Dad's friend Holland will play from his house with Nick, and all four of us will play together. And that's a beautiful
thing, dude. That's a beautiful thing.
It is, and we need Nintendo Online to do that. So that's going to be $6 a month or whatever.
Of course it is. They're such sticklers. The fact that they have the game share option is definitely a surprise to me. That's an admirable thing Nintendo is doing because, again, usually they are sticklers. $70 game, $30 for the DLC. Buy the amiibo to get the music in the desert of Metroid Prime 4.
Within 10 months, all three of the people that bought Nintendo Online to play with you,
they'll make the
already
money back.
have all bought the game. They all gave you $70 for the game, so it's like they know what they're doing, and whatever, dude. Like, listen, I don't even care.
Yo,
this is what I've said. I'll pay $1,000. I would buy a Thunder Fury for $1,000. I'm just kidding. Like, I'll pay $1,000 for a game that I truly, truly want that I can play for 20 years.
Yo, quick shout out to the greatest video game vehicle of all time, the R-Wing, dude. The R-Wing, double lasers. You got the bomb. You got an armored ship that can
brand new
barrel roll
on the streets. When we were still ranking video game villains and video game vehicles, we are excellent episodes.
And weapons.
We have to do them.
Yeah.
Eventually, when you get 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do them again. But video game vehicles, everybody, spoiler alert, we gave the R-Wing #1, and for a damn good reason.
It's iconic. It's powerful. It's dude, the R-Wing. We're going to see the R-Wing on the Nintendo Switch too, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm a fan.
The mass destruction you can commit with the R-Wing.
Yeah, the bomb, the screen clear.
And I'll tell you that. I said Sgt. Pepper, obviously, that's the Beatles album. That's General Pepper.
General Pepper.
General Pepper. But do you remember at the end of the game? I'm sure.
Cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure at the end of the game, if you remember, in 64, Star Fox would give General Pepper a bill, an invoice.
Wow.
For services rendered. And if you remember, each plane or each enemy that you killed was $64. Hence the Nintendo 64. So I wonder what they're going to do this time. They're going to have to bring that gag back because it was hilarious. And that was how you determined high score, was how many people you killed, like total in the game. So, Tom Ganzelli from down the street and Chris Holland and Brian Chris, those kids, they were, they got 987. Well, I got 1,580. Whatever, whatever. I got more money, whatever.
All right.
And I believe the record, the
you're the cool kid on the block. You're the toughest Star Fox N64 player on the block.
Remember, if you barrel roll, the joke, obviously, people that didn't play the game, do a barrel roll. If you barrel roll perfectly, the shit deflects off you.
Right,
so, if you're good, if you know the shit, you're just boing, bing, 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 dropping the bombs, detonate the bombs.
Oh, yeah, you watch people play it, they don't even get hit once. And it's phenomenal. But all right, so you're buying the Switch too. It's June 25th, 2026 release.
This is what's going to do it. Fire Red, Switch 2, 20-year-old game, $650 console. I'm in.
Yes. Wise decision making there, brother. Wise.
Fox! I saw that they changed Slippy's voice. It's not quite as irritating.
Oh yeah, Falco's still an asshole. He's still like, let's get on with it, Fox.
Hey, Fox. Nice firing, nice shooting, Fox.
Yeah, all the iconic characters are back. It's the same damn game. And
Peppy's like, that was a lot like your father, Fox. Not so fast, Star Fox. All right, listen.
It's quiet.
I can do voices all day.
Too quiet.
Pig Medengar. He's the member, the scumbag who betrays your team. Andros! Uncle Andros! That's the other guy.
Yeah.
And then I am the great Leon. There's a lot of good enemies.
A lot of great characters. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, good times.
All right,
good
man.
times.
Well, thanks for jumping on.
No one ever asks how you doing. How you doing?
All
right, I got to go.
I'm a
That's
little
good
nervous.
talking to you,
I'm a little tired.
I don't care. I got to go.
I'm a little hungry. I'm a little
scared.
A little scared.
No, playing Resident Evil Requiem. A little scared.
Yeah, I was a little scared on that. But anyway, thanks for joining. Love you, brother.
I just sold a Pokemon card. All right, nice. Love you guys.